Book of 2 Corinthians chapter 12. It is necessary for me to refrain from boasting, though it is not profitable. I will go on to visions and revelations from the Lord. I know a man in Christ who 14 years ago, whether in the body or out of the body, I do not know, God knows, was caught up to the third heaven. And I know that this man, whether in the body or apart from the body, I do not know, God knows, was caught up into paradise and heard inexpressible words, which it is not lawful for a man to utter. I will boast about such a man, but I will not boast about myself, except in my weaknesses. Although if I should want to boast, I would not be a fool, for I would be telling the truth. But I spare you, so that no one may think more of me than what he sees in me or hears from me. And to keep me from being exalted above measure by the abundance of the revelations, a thorn in the flesh was given to me, a messenger of Satan to torment me, to keep me from being exalted above measure. Concerning this, I pleaded with the Lord 3 times that it might depart from me. But he said to me, My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, most gladly I will rather boast in my weaknesses, that the power of Christ may rest upon me. Therefore I take pleasure in weaknesses, in reproaches, in necessities, in persecutions, in distresses for Christ's sake. For when I am weak, then I am strong. I have become a fool in boasting. You have compelled me, for I ought to have been commended by you, since I am in no way inferior to the most eminent apostles, even though I am nothing. Truly the signs of an apostle were worked among you in all patience, in signs, and wonders, and mighty deeds. For in what respect were you treated worse than the other churches, except that I myself was not a burden to you? Forgive me this injustice. Behold, for the 3rd time I am ready to come to you, and I will not be a burden to you, for I seek not what is yours, but you. For the children ought not to save up for the parents, but the parents for the children. I will very gladly spend and be spent for your souls, even though the more abundantly I love you, the less I am loved. But be it so, I did not burden you. Nevertheless, being crafty, I caught you by deceit. Did I exploit you through any of those whom I sent to you? I urged Titus to go, and with him I sent a brother. Did Titus exploit you in any way? Did we not walk in the same spirit? Did we not follow in the same footsteps? Have you been thinking all this time that we have been defending ourselves to you? We speak in Christ before God, and everything, dear friends, is for your strengthening. For I am afraid that when I come, I may not find you as I wish, and that you may not find me as you wish. I fear there may be debates, envy, outbursts of anger, quarrels, backbiting, gossip, arrogance, and disorder. I am afraid that when I come again, my God will humble me before you, and I will be grieved over many who have sinned earlier and have not repented of their impurity, sexual immorality, and licentiousness which they practiced.